Welcome back once more to WB Mason Presents the Joe Girardi Show. It's time to hear from you, the fans. It's time for Ask the Manager. So, Joe, we'll start with this one coming from Twitter. What's it like managing a clubhouse around the trade deadline? Do players get more nervous or unfocused?
I think sometimes when you hear your name in rumors, but none of our guys' names were really mentioned, so I thought our clubhouse was pretty relaxed. But a lot of times you'll hear about guys that might be coming over, and you have to massage that a little bit because I've always said, I'm going to manage the guys in the room. And those are the guys that I know that I have today, and I'm not going to worry if we get someone. So you try to make those guys comfortable and help them relax and just go play.
Have you ever been around it as a player when you heard guys' names, guys that you were teammates with that really didn't handle that particularly well?
Well, not necessarily. It's kind of frustrating because, you know, I'm asked about trades a lot. And in a sense, if you say, well, do you think this guy would help you? In a sense, then you're saying, well, this guy won't that's in the clubhouse. That's the guy that I got. And that's the guy that's been doing it for me all year. So those are the guys that I want. And if something happens, it happens.
This one coming from Victor Littleton via Twitter. How much credit can be given to Jeff Pentland for the Yankees' offensive output?
I think you look at our two hitting coaches, Jeff Pentland and Alan Cockrell. They have worked extremely well together. We have a left-hander and a right-hander in a sense. They put together great plans for our hitters and how to attack the pitchers. They really break down their swings. And I think it's been a great combination, and they've done really well.
This one's coming from Benny via email. I hope it's not Benny Tulabitz, the traveling secretary. Who knows? As a former catcher, does it get frustrating when pitchers continuously shake you off?
Oh, yeah, because you want to be on the same page, and you feel that you have a plan. And sometimes pitchers can get away from that plan, and but it's interesting. Jason Beret once told me, it was a guy that I caught with the Cubs. He says, you don't know how the ball feels coming out of my hand. So in a sense, I would think I knew what the right pitch was, but he wasn't comfortable with it, and so he wouldn't throw it. So the big thing is the pitcher believes 100% in the pitch that they're throwing. You don't want any doubt in their head. So if they're going to shake you, let them shake.
Hall of Fame weekend, John Flaherty had a lot of fun reminiscing about his time catching Randy Johnson, how they typically had a little bit of a tumultuous relationship of Randy wanting to throw one thing, John wanting another thing. Was there one pitcher in particular where he just wanted to do what he wanted to do and that was it?
Oh, there's been a number of pitchers, and sometimes you think pitchers just shake to shake, and you're like, okay. So then you start to think, okay, maybe I should put the pitch down I don't want, and then he'll shake to the pitch that I do. But, I mean, sometimes you do. Sometimes you have young players that do it. Sometimes it's older players, and you just can't get on the same page.
George via email asked, does the team do anything different to keep the guys hydrated during a heat wave?
Oh, our trainers are force-feeding them water and Gatorade and a lot of different things. They're giving them, you know, phosphorus, and we actually had a fan that blew out cold water, a mist in Texas. So there's a lot of things that we do to keep our players hydrated.
Yeah, that's a tough time to play.
And you know what? Interesting enough, our guys drink Pedialyte, something that you would give a baby when they're dehydrated, and it seems to work really well.
Did you guys do that when you were playing as well?
No, but you know, we took our phosphorus, and I always tried to drink a lot of water and mix it up, but I never had Pedialyte.
We're almost out of time here, but before we let you go, the long road trip comes to an end, and then you're heading back home. No more long road trips this season, but as far as the homestand, what are you most looking forward to?
Well, the competition in our own division again. We're going to face Boston and Toronto, and those are extremely important games as we move forward.
Should be a fun week of baseball.